Hello everyone, my name is Shirunlo Adela Elizabeth. I'm a student of University of Lagos Student Level Accounting Department. Today, I and my group member will be discussing employment communication. But before I proceed, I would like to introduce my group members.
Hi, my name is Chukudaloba. I'll be handling introduction to employment communication.
My name is Abidogun Abikola. I'll be talking on steps of writing a cover letter and cover letter style.
Hello, my name is Fajan Oladuni, and I'll be talking about the curriculum vitae and the resume and their various elements.
Hi, my name is Shitolu Ashon. I'll be discussing on process of writing a CV and resume.
My name is Shirunlo Adela Elizabeth, and I'll be discussing cover letter and structures of cover letter.
Hello everyone, my name is Asagwara Daniel, and I'll be discussing on following up an application and basic tips for success for an interview.
My name is Kola Femi. I'll be taking on submission of employment application.
Hello, my name is Fakayode Mololuwa Ebziba, and I'll be discussing the basic tips for success during and after an interview.
What is employment communication? Employment communication is transmission of information between employers and job seekers. That is to say, it is the exchange of information and messages between potential employers and job seekers throughout the course and during the process of employment. It includes verbal and non-verbal forms of communication, such as job postings, cover letters, job interviews, job offer letters, performance evaluation, feedback, and workplace policies and procedures.
I'm here to talk about a resume and a curriculum vitae and their various elements. Now, a resume and a curriculum vitae, they are both documents used to present your professional background, your skills, and your qualifications to a potential employer. Now, both of these documents are very similar, however, they have their differences, especially in their contents and in their formats. Now, the parts of a CV and a resume. The first one is your contact information. This involves your full name, your personal email, etc. Your educations and qualifications. This involves post-secondary school trainings, etc. Your employment history. This involves the experience you have in your past jobs, and this involves like the name of the organization you previously worked. Your professional experience. This involves like a broader range of skills and knowledge you acquired over the course of working on your previous jobs. Professional certification. In most times, the inclusion of a professional certification in your CV, it helps to help you stand out to your potential employer, especially when you don't have the required qualifications. Your achievements. This involves your awards and your honors that you've acquired. Extracurricular activities. This just tells your employer what you're passionate about and what you can excel at outside your job. And then your references. This is the last element in your curriculum vitae, and it's most times just 2 references is enough, and you should always ask for permission from whoever you're going to put their name down before you put it down. Thank you very much.
I'll be discussing on process of writing a CV and resume. 1. Gather relevant information and make sure to focus on the achievements and experiences that are most relevant to the job you're applying for. 2. Choose a resume format that is clean, organized, and easy to read. 3. Structure your document with clear headings and sections. Your CV and resume should be concise, targeted, and visually appealing. 4. Edit, proofread, and critique to avoid typos, inconsistencies, or formatting issues.
I'll be discussing a cover letter and structure of a cover letter. What is a cover letter? A cover letter is a one-page written document that accompanies a resume when submitting a job application. Its purpose is to introduce yourself to the employer and convey your enthusiasm for the job. In a competitive job market, an effective cover letter will enhance your job application and make it stand out. This is an opportunity to highlight your qualifications, experience, and skills to allow the recruiters to develop an understanding about your suitability for the job application. The structure of a cover letter can be divided into 5 main parts. Number 1, the header. It includes your contact information, date, employer's contact information, and salutation. Number 2, the introductory paragraph. This paragraph provides a brief professional introduction about yourself, the purpose of your letter, and how you got to know about the job posting. It should capture the reader's attention and make them interested in reading further. The third one, the body paragraph. More information about your experience, skills, and qualifications should be provided. Emphasize on why you are more interested in the job position and how you can help the company address its challenges and succeed. Number 5, the last one, the formal closing. End your cover letter with a formal closing salutation and sign off with your full name.
Talking on steps in writing cover letter and cover letter style. Steps in writing a cover letter. Analyze the job posting and research the company to identify areas where your own experience best matches with employer's need. 2. Customize your cover letter for each job application. Avoid repeating everything on your resume in your cover letter. Number 3, proofread to ensure your document is error-free, grammatically correct, and well structured. By following all these steps and practicing well using cover letter, you can increase your chances of getting an interview and landing the job. Cover letter styles. Keep your cover letter brief and concise. Limit it to 1 page with 3 to 4 paragraphs. Pick a legible cover letter style and keep it between 10 and 12 size page. Set margin to 1 inch to each of the page, and spacing of the cover letter should be 1 to 1.5 between lines and double between paragraphs. The language and tone of your cover letter should be formal, conversational, and professional. Keep a standard, consistent, and easy reading format.
Speaking on submission of employment application, having prepared your cover letter and your resume, it's very important for you to follow the laid down guideline of job of employer. So there are 3 methods whereby you can submit your application. Number 1 is a hard copy, number 2 is a soft copy, and number 3 is online submission. Now I will explain the hard copy submission. Hard copy submission involves you having printed your CV and resume in a good quality white paper. Having done that, it's very important for you to make a good number of photocopies that is dark and clean. So your hard copy submission should be enclosed into an envelope, not to be stapled or to be folded. The second one is a soft copy. Now soft copy involves you combining your cover letter and resume into one document, and also it shouldn't be in Word document unless stated by the words prospective employer. So type your cover letter in the body of your email. It's very important for you to type the cover letter in the body of your email in order for you to impress hiring manager, for him to consider selecting you for the interview. The last one is online submission. Sometimes the company might require you to post your documents, your cover letter and resume into their own company website. So for you to do that, it's very important for you to look at the guideline that is stated by the company, and your documents, which is your cover letter and resume, has to follow the laid down guideline. So therefore, it's very important for you to submit it online and also expect a call from the hiring manager.
All right, following up on application. Following up on application basically means steps you take after applying for a job. The first step is wait a reasonable amount of time before following up, usually around a week or 2. Then the second step is follow up with a polite email, a phone call to the hiring manager or recruiter who is handling the application process. Inquire about the status of the application and express your continued interest in the position. Thank them for their time and consideration. If you don't receive a response, follow up again after another week or 2. If you receive a rejection, ask for a feedback and take it as an opportunity to improve your application to the next job for the next job opportunity. Remember to be professional and cautious in your communication and avoid being pushy or aggressive. So basic tips for success before an interview. Preparing for an interview is crucial to ensure that you present yourself in the best possible way and increase your chances of success. Here are some of the basic tips before an interview. First off is research the company. Gather information about the company's mission, values, products or services, recent news, and the role you are applying for. This will tailor your responses accordingly. Review the job requirements and resume. Read the details of your resume and job description. Identify your key skills, experiences, and achievements that align with the position, and be prepared to discuss them confidently. Practice and prepare responses to common interview questions to improve clarity, conciseness, and relevance. Then you dress professionally and well-groomed. Choose appropriate attire that reflects the company's culture and dress code. Plan a route to the interview location ahead of time. Bring several copies of resume, cover letter, and any other supporting document you might need.
I'm talking about tips for a successful interview. During an interview, that's the most important part of an interview, and the impression you make on the interviewer can often outweigh your actual credentials. Your poise, attitude, basic skills, and ability to communicate are evaluated along with your experience and education. So these are the tips that you need to observe during an interview. Number 1, you have to be punctual. You have to arrive earlier than the stipulated time to be able to be well settled. Number 2, you have to stick to the rule of etiquette. You have to be composed. You have to comport yourself. Number 3, you have to stay professional and cautious in your communication. Number 4, you have to listen carefully to the interviewer. You have to think, gather your thoughts, and think before you speak. Number 4, you have to ask clarifying questions. If you do not understand anything, you have to ask to be clarified. Number 5, wait for your interviewer to mention salary and benefits. Do not jump in and get down to business. Follow the interviewer's lead. And the last one, you close the interview on a positive and enthusiastic note. So after an interview, there are several things that you have to do to increase your chances of success. Number 1, you express gratitude. You send a thank you email or letter to the interviewers or interviewer within 24 hours to express your appreciation for their time and to reiterate your interest in the position. Number 2, you reflect on the interview. Take some time to review the interview experience, consider what went well and areas where you could improve on. Okay, so the next thing to do is to follow up if necessary. If you haven't heard back within the expected time frame, it is appropriate to send a polite email inquiring about the status of your application. Then you continue your job search, keep applying while you're waiting for a response. Then you can also learn from the experience whether you get the job or not. You can use the interview experience as a learning opportunity to analyze your strength and weakness. Okay, so then the last thing to do is to be patient throughout the hiring process.
In summary, employment communication is a vital aspect of the hiring process and ongoing employment relationship between employers and employees. Effective employment communication helps to establish clear expectations, build positive relationships, and ensure that all parties understand their roles and responsibilities. Therefore, employers and employees should strive to communicate effectively and transparently to foster a healthy and productive work environment. That's all for my group 8. Thank you.